Do you ignore social media completely?
Social media helps me bring it to the nightclub. So if I had to give an example, Fetty Wap got a song called Yams. Right? I don't know if none of y'all ever heard of Yams, right? Yeah, no. So now I saw it on social media all the time, and I'm just like, let me try it in the club. You understand? So now, it took a little bit of time. Then I said, let me try it in the club. So I tried it, and I'm like, people singing it. Let me get to the yam, sweet yam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now I'm like, okay, now I can bring it to the radio because I know that I'm not far off. You understand? Right. And I don't know if I said this on camera again. The radio is a tool to sing along. It's not really a tool to discover. Right. You understand? And that's the misconception too. People turn on the radio because they normally in their vehicle and they want to sing to a song.
Something familiar.
Yes, you understand what I'm saying? Not sit there and listen to different things. Now I'm not gonna say 100%. Some people want to hear what's new and what's hot, but primarily people want to sing along.
Right.
So now if I'm using the Yams, if I know that song sounds familiar, and then I played it in the clubs and people know it, then I bring it to the radio. It's kind of like a couple processes.
Is there a perk for DJs who constantly discover new music?
No, it's no perk. The perk is you get a pat on your back, yo, good looking kid, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So one day, and this stuck in my head.
That doesn't help define your worth at that station?
Well, again, I'm not even looking for the perk from the station. You look for the perk from at least the artist. Most artists, they're pop or whatever. You can't even get anything from it. I'm not talking about money. I'm just anything. You could thank you. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Like who though?
I can't remember.
You specifically, what did you go through?
Anyone that you could ever say that I can't remember. And like I said to you, the only person that comes to mind that I know that probably said, yo, good looking or showed appreciation would be Jim Jones. And I'm not scared of Jimmy or nothing like that. So it's not nothing like that. It's just, that's the only person that I could say off top that really gave, of stature. I want to use that word too. Because there's plenty of artists that, yo, good looking self, blah, blah, blah. But I'm talking about of stature. That's the only person I could think of.
Cardi don't thank you? Cardi should thank you.
No, I never got a thank you.
She don't thank you?
No, thank you, ever.
But in the same sentence, I may not have done anything for her music career.
But come on, man, you lined it up.
Well, like, again, everybody has different views.
I can see a clear path where she would thank you. If she thanks you, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, in her mind, she may feel like he didn't do nothing for her music career.
Except put her in a place where the music would be relevant.
Well, I put her on television. I didn't put her in a record.
It was part of the process.
She's kind of like one in a million because so many artists who come on Love and Hip Hop and didn't continue on.
I think what happens is, and she didn't do that, and anybody who's on reality TV, maybe put this into consideration. Most artists that's on television, they base their career off the television. So when I say that, his name is Malcolm. I don't know his. I think he played Lulu on Raising Kanan. Good friend of mine. Right. And I had this conversation with him, and I told him, I said, most reality TV stars do this. Please don't do this, because he told me this is what he was going to do. He's a singer. He's a rapper, right? And he was like, yo, I'm gonna put my song out at the season finale. That's when I'm gonna drop the song the same day. And I'm like, no, don't think about the television. Right. Drop your song and let them discover that why is you basing it off of the television show? Connected. Yeah, because also what happens is what we do with television, we don't see television in real time anymore. Most of the time we see television because we binge watch something like that. So all of us are not seeing the show at the same time. Right. So now you put something out, it's not going to be where you think it was going to be because everybody ain't see the show, or at the same time. You may watch BMF on Friday or Thursday because it come on the day before. I have another friend, Suge. He watches it when it come on because he's too cheap to buy the on demand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So he gotta wait.
He gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Right. But I think that's the main thing with a whole bunch of TV stars and reality stars. They base it off of the show. Yo, but the show's gonna come on Monday, so I'm gonna drop on Monday. No. And that's the thing. What she did, I feel like this. I'm an artist here. I do this here. It was two separate things. That's fine. You find me doing music over here, but don't look at me as the reality star. Look at me as an artist.
Well, the difference is she was the same person in every spot. She was Cardi B in each spot. I see a lot of the artists, they have artist names, and their artist name is not the same name that they're acting under. Like, what's Mac Wild's actual government name?
Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson. Uh-huh. He was that on TV, but when he dropped music, Tristan. I don't know. But when he dropped, it's Tristan something. But when he was acting, he was Tristan. But when his music came out, he was Mac Wilds. Mm-hmm. Those sound like two. You don't know to connect the dots unless he can say someone. Well,
you see visual. But again, like I said, I didn't follow his career to a T. Very good friend of mine, cool.
With dope music. Music.
But most artists that's on reality TV that I came across, they always base it on the television.
Paul. That was way over.
Paul?
I said Tristan Thompson. I was like,
no, I got the first name right. I got the first name right.
Tristan Paul.
Tristan Paul. Okay.
Shout out to Mac Wilds, man.
Shout out to Mac Wilds, aka Tristan Paul.
You brought up the BMF series. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to say, yo, what's the pop's name? What's his name?
Charles.
Yo,
Raw Dog Charles.
Brother Charles.
Raw Dog and everything right now.
Raw Dog Charles.
Son, you see this guy?
Back to
the last episode?
Yeah, Charles is crazy. With BMF, I was, I don't know if a lot of people, I was like the official DJ of BMF. So I was around not a large part, around the Atlanta, Miami days as a DJ. And I remember seeing things I never saw in my life, and still to this day, I never saw. The first day I met them, it was like 500 of us, and I'm literally saying 500. People feel like there's no way no, 500 coming into the club, and one person paying for everybody. Actually, the guy was J-Bo. Right. Paying for everybody. Here's the big suitcase, paid for everybody, because at the time in Atlanta, there's no such thing as this my man, you get in free, but everybody pays. Right. Pay for everybody and make sure everybody had a bottle and different things. So I think that's why they're so loved also, because no one wanted for anything. No one looked at like a Herb or Beggar or anything like that. Everyone ate well. Right. Everyone did, absolutely well. And one thing that sat with me, where it was like, one day we were sitting and Meech was talking to me and the kid Gav and another friend of mine, his name is Tone Bird. And he said to us, he said, Self, that's my guy. He said, if any police or anybody say something to you, that's why I think he kind of knew it was, what you was like, he sat with us and said, yo, if anybody asks you something, tell them the truth.
Turn smack rapper, only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.